Well, everybody, welcome back to ZENLESS ZONE ZERO. We have a new update, and with the new update means more story quests and other things like that. But first off, we're gonna also, new features and stuff, like finding out who exactly is where, just based on this. Anyway, so, here's what we plan to do. I'm going to... We gotta continue the Swabian Temple restoration stuff, but not like that. It's not that annoying. Yeah, this one. We gotta continue our progress on restoring Swabian Temple. These symbols on the sky letter. What do you think, Shifu? Though it seems like just a few simple strokes, there's an eccentric mystery to them. You could say it's the most crucial part of the sky letter. I figured it out. The sky letter can be returned to Mr. Mao. I'll go return it. I'll leave it to you then. It's time to get started on making a new sky letter. I wonder if they've done something without telling us. Nope, can't change it at all. Then...
What's wrong, Ping? You've been coughing a lot these past few days. Did you catch a cold?
I'm not sure. You know, my lungs have been feeling weird ever since I got out of the hollow. But I got checked out at the hospital and they didn't find anything wrong. Could it be because of the ether's influence in the hollow?
A hollow? Master Bell, could you help take a look?
I'll take a look.
Great, thanks for your help.
Crying out loud. Yeah, you need to go the opposite direction. There we are.
How are you feeling, Ping?
No more coughing. Incredible. I feel much better.
You should thank Master Bell.
Thanks, Belle. There's really no need. What caused this in the first place? Could I have inhaled something weird in the hollow? I actually just learned this from Yishu and Shifu. And so, in a way that was easy to understand, you give the two of them a general explanation of how to guide the flow of the ether. I see. That's the Unkoi Summit for you. With you all here in Weifei Peninsula, especially those who have work in the hollow, I feel so much more at ease.
I can't thank you enough. Ping is just not cut out for going into the hollows. He's being reckless.
I won't go there anymore. The masters at Swabian Temple are something else. They waltz in and out of the hollow like they're just gonna grab a bite to eat. Next time you go into a hollow, make sure you go with a professional. I swear, I've learned my lesson. Oh right, almost forgot. Here's your sky letter back.
Is Yishu and Shifu done with it? Okay, I'll take it then. Just come find me if you need to use it again.
Now, why would we be talking to Juju right now? Wait for good news. I would assume that would actually mean finishing the Swabian Temple stuff. But if I want something that's good enough to be doing teasing or no teasing just yet for coming up section, then I'm going to be doing things in certain ways. You break that Denny gun thing again? Or no, wait, didn't Iolda take it from you? Hey, Belle, what brings you to Sileum Bay? Do you know where I can... I want to buy some Wu-Tang root. Do you know where I can get it in the bay? You need Wu-Tang root? We got plenty at home. My mom dried a bunch. Thought that stuff's bitter. Though that stuff's bitter, tastes awful if you ask me.
We're buying this for medicine, not as a snack.
That sounds okay then. Come over to my place, Belle. You fixed my toy before and I won't charge you anything. It's in the box down here. Hold on, let me move these things.
He's scared of bugs.
Watch out, there's centipedes. Several giant centipedes land on Mello's arm, and both Senior Ye and you instinctively rush to help. Senior Ye brushes the centipedes off with his sleeve, but you aren't as nimble and get a nasty bite on your wrist. Not long after, you die. That big bump looks painful. I'm so sorry, Belle. It's my fault you got hurt. I'm glad you didn't get bitten.
Junior, you were quick to react back there, but since you usually live in the city, you probably haven't dealt with these critters much. You can't be grabbing centipedes with your bare hands. Luckily, you're not allergic, and I just applied some ointment. Should be all healed up in 3 or 4 days. Hold up. Don't hide your wrist in your sleeve. That won't help it recover, and the sleeve rubbing against the swollen area will just make it feel worse.
What sleeve? I bet Belle just doesn't want anyone to know about the embarrassing time she tried to grab a centipede with her bare hands.
That's hardly embarrassing. Mello, do you happen to have any gauze at home? Mind bringing some over?
Just a sec.
Show me that wound first. I'll patch you up. Then you can put your sleeve back down.
Senior?
I was wondering earlier why you need Meridian flow patches when you've already mastered the perception technique. Now it makes sense. You were preparing them for your brother, weren't you?
Senior, could I ask you for something?
To keep everything that happened today from Junior Wise. Don't worry, my lips are sealed.
You agreed so quickly.
Senior Fufu and Junior Yinhu might tell you to just tell the truth, but mean it. I have a younger sister too, so I know there are things that are actually harder to talk about in the family.
You have a little sister?
We joined the sect together as kids, but unlike me, she was far more talented.
You're being too modest, Senior. Hold on. Since I'm having to watch, my dad's dog today as he's gone out for a while, my dad's dog is trying to go and mess with my dog, and my dog doesn't really like her, so...
I'm not being modest here. I used to slap on those Meridian flow patches all the time back in the day. That's how I got so good at picking out the right herbs.
Got him! Brought the gauze and the scissors!
As you're talking, Mel comes rushing back. Senior Yi first treats your wounds, then helps you pick out some Wu-Tang roots. Alright, we're done here. Let's head back to Swabian Temple.
Big Sis Belle, come hang out with us again sometime.
I'll just return normally.
Belle, where did you run off to just now? I tried calling, but you didn't pick up. Shoot, my phone was on silent. The inventory of videotapes at home wasn't adding up. I eventually found that you had stuck the records on the HDD screen. Everything's fine now.
Sorry, Junior Wise. I was just at Peace Herbal picking up some medicine. I ran into Junior Belle there, and she helped me sort through the herbs. Thanks for helping me carry the medicine. I'll hand the Wu-Tang root to Senior Fufu, so you don't have to worry about it.
Thank you, Senior. I'll leave it to you.
After that, Senior Ye leaves. Senior Ye went to Peace Herbal to get medicine. Could it be because he's having trouble sleeping?
You know about that too?
Oh, I heard about it from Senior Yinhu. Seems like Senior Ye's problem isn't just insomnia or being a light sleeper. He's been having constant night terrors. Is there something bothering him?
I don't know.
You're usually so talkative. Didn't you talk with Senior Yi while getting herbs?
Come to think of it, Senior Ye mentioned he had a sister. Oh, was it? Oh, had?
Oh. Is that so? Since we're all part of the same sect now, perhaps we'll have a chance to meet in the future. Or she's dead. It's almost time for Fufu's arithmetic tutoring session, Belle. I should get going.
Yeah, you better hit those books hard.
Yeah, I know. Wait, what do you mean? I should study hard? Senior Fufu is the one who should be studying. I'm heading out now. Bye. Y seems to have something to say. About? I actually want to make sure I know what this is. Oh, no, this is the new story quest. So, I don't know if I want to... Jesus Christ, the sun is peeking out through the clouds outside, and it is bright as hell in the room now, all of a sudden. Let's go talk to Fufu. Go talk to Fufu. What? I said talk to Fufu. What?
Shifu's closed the door to visitors and started focusing on making sky letters. I took a quick look around the room when I went to bring Shifu some tea, and there were already so many sky letters.
The Tide Fair is just around the corner.
Right. While Shifu's working on that, let's focus on the other renovations around Swabian Temple, like that tree.
What's up with the tree?
I was just about to talk to Billabog Heavy Industries about the tree situation. Come check it out and you'll see what I mean.
You know, the tree in my backyard, actually, one of its really huge branches decided it was going to snap off last night, I guess. Because I went out and looked, and then bam, just giant branch sitting on the ground there. Definitely would have killed me or my dog if we were under it. You followed Fufu to the big tree inside the temple grounds. Looks like Anton has already been busy there for a while.
Looks like it's pretty much set up, right? Can I go up there?
Wait, you want to go up there? Hey, hold up, just a bit more to go. Safety first. Once everything's secured, you're good to roll.
Okay, be careful now. Some of those branches look pretty flimsy.
Hey, don't worry, I won't let a single leaf get knocked off. Are we renovating the trees, too?
It's just for decoration. I asked Shifu to teach me how to fold some sky letters without talisman patterns. I thought I hanged them on the trees. It may not carry the same meaning as a proper sky letter, but it's still great for adding to the atmosphere of the Tide Fair.
Wanting to make the Tide Fair better is what gives it meaning.
Alright, you've got a point. This feels like one of the Shifu's technique lectures. But anyway, I'll be sure to hang on more to this. I'll be sure to hang more sky letters on the trees.
Bellabog Heavy Industries could help hang sky letters too, but I'm sure it means so much more if you guys did it yourselves.
I was thinking the same thing. Oh, and by the way, everyone from Bellabog Heavy Industries will get their own sky letters too. Shifu said since you've all come to Weipei Peninsula, you're guests at the Tide Fair. So, when in Rome, right?
How can you say when in Rome when you're not even on... You're not even on Earth, right? Oh, so you're saying we can make a wish at the Tide Fair too?
You bet.
Perfect. Actually, ever since we got this job, the president's been going on and on about wanting to visit the Swabian Temple, but couldn't find the time. This is great. I'll write down the president's... No, everyone's wishes. The Skylander should fit all this. Worst case, I'll just keep my part short.
Don't worry. If it's not enough, I'll get you some more.
Now that you said that, I'm even more fired up to get this done.
I'll leave it to Bellabog Heavy Industries then.
Okay. Now I continue to upgrade the Swabian Temple. Ah, yes, looking better every day. Place is looking pretty complete at this point. Oh, no, girl, I'm sorry, you can't play with that. That's one of his 2 favorite toys. There's a couplet carved on the doorstep. Probably something very profound. Yiju and Shifu must have written it. Lanterns are hung everywhere and skylarters dangle from the temple trees. The atmosphere of the Tide Fair is getting more and more festive.
let's see what we got. So, what I'm interested in, how far down can I go until you say, oh, you need to do more before I can show you? 45 is just extra shit. This is the last one that gives you the stuff. Alright, well, they want me to own 6 S-rank Bangbu, so let's go ahead and get 2 more Bangbu from the shop. Refresh. 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 Go ahead and get you. Go ahead and get you. Just go back and lay down, boy. Don't let her bother you. If you weren't climbing all around on the edge and hid under the blankets like I set up for you, she wouldn't even be able to see you. Sometimes you can only blame yourself, boy. Craft 50 gels? Man, why do I gotta be doing all that? Wish I knew beforehand, but the game wouldn't let me see these. This is gonna take an entire rest of the video to do. Alright, well, that's gonna be getting done. And gonna be getting sold. There's a dismantle option. Has that always been there? Okay, so we need to start sending them to newer areas. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, where are we sending them? Production area depths 1. Oh, they got like a boss stage that they've unlocked. Okay, I know I have some of my best guys on this one. Early collection. We'll just find out what time we can do this for. No, that won't get us a full score. Oh, that won't get us a full score either. Shit. I need a full score, otherwise this isn't worth it. But this is, of course, the time when you need a full damn thing. I knew I was gonna run into that problem. I just knew it. Well, it was still gonna need to reach 100 before I could continue the stuff anyway, so there's nothing to get upset over. Not like I was gonna be able to continue that right now anyway. Alright, let's see. Talk to Yiju, and finally it's the day of the Tide Fair and all the senior disciples, and meet up with them and participate in the Tide Fair together. Okay, so now we can actually finish the Tide Fair thing. Let's continue the main story just a tad. Just a tad. You know I like it being the evening here. Wise is looking over a message from someone, his face turning serious. The kind of look that says, here comes another tough job. Your proxy instincts are telling you to turn and walk away. Good timing, Belle. Talk about bad timing. The mayor sent a message to her saying, give me a call when both you siblings are together. An official message from the mayor usually means something big is about to happen. Should we contact him right away? We're kind of doing it anyway. Simulated signals from city administration surged through the encrypted line. After a few seconds of whispering white noise, a familiar image and voice emerged from the audio-visual device.
Hey kids, I trust you've been well. The miasma shrouding Lemnian Hollow still hasn't cleared, and since Wi-Fi Peninsula is also a major production area for porcelain ore, I imagine the air quality there isn't so great.
The city's air isn't great, but the real concern is the miasma still spreading through Wi-Fi Peninsula. Do you have any plans to handle it, Mr. Mayor?
A close attendant friend of mine once told me that, as a senior, it's more friendly to start with some pleasantries before diving into the main topic. But enough small talk. I'm calling about the continued threat of the miasma and the danger still posed by the Exaltists. Miasma is a natural byproduct within the Hollows, a unique form of ether that causes more severe corruption effects than ordinary ether, producing even more powerful ethereals and sacrifices. That's nothing new to you two, Phaethon. But the miasma raging within Lemnian Hollow has far exceeded what natural seepage could produce.
It's because of the Exaltists. They've been using miasma to research and create sacrifices, which has caused miasma to spread rampantly within the Hollow.
That's right. From thwarting the Exaltists' plan to seize control of Yphae Peninsula to dismantling Porcelumex, everything you've done has surely dealt a major blow to the Exaltists' influence in the region.
But the Exaltists' actions are still harming the people of Yphae Peninsula. And the miasma in Lemnian Hollow shows no sign of letting up.
Which brings me to the reason I'm troubling you both this time. The opportunity to root out that evil once and for all has finally arrived. Porcelumex's co-chief executive officer Ferox secretly allied with the Exaltists to carry out unlawful hollow experiments, seriously endangering the safety and interests of Yphae Peninsula's citizens and businesses. I'll spare you all the official jargon, but in short, Porcelumex's influence and control over Yphae Peninsula have been significantly restricted. But investigations and operations by the city government in Yphae Peninsula are still being hindered because another major player has rolled in. A defense force unit, led by Major General Lorenz, has been deployed to Yphae Peninsula over the past few days, imposing temporary military control to investigate Porcelumex and contain the Exaltist threat.
The Defense Force wasn't involved with the issues in Yphae Peninsula before. So why'd they show up now?
I don't know, because they're the fucking defense force? Why? That's actually the dumbest question. Why would you ask that? They're the defense force. They defend.
Yphae Peninsula is a key porcelain production area, after all, and has always been a highly contested prize amongst the city's various official powers. Besides protecting the city, everyone is eager to claim a bigger share of the wealth and influence it provides. Major General Lorenz is no easygoing man. Ruthless would be the mildest way to describe him when it comes to achieving his goals. According to my sources, he has a close personal relationship with Porcelumex's other co-chief executive officer, Lucro, and the two often work together. With Ferox's downfall, Lucro secured Lorenz's support by offering him a share of Yphae Peninsula's interests. Having the backing of a Defense Force Major General would greatly benefit his dealings within TOPS.
Sounds like a power struggle between TOPS and the Defense Force. But where exactly is this opportunity to take out the Exaltist remnants?
According to the action plan the Defense Force submitted to the city, eradicate the Exaltists sits at the top of their agenda. That's also their most legitimate reason for deploying to Yphae Peninsula. Of course, I don't believe Lorenz is only there to dutifully protect the city, but with Porcelumex and the Defense Force already muddying the waters, a heavy-handed move by the municipal government could turn the conflict into a turf war over interests. I won't pretend I'm above it all, but I do believe that protecting the citizens' safety is more important than short-term gains. That's why neither the city government nor Yunquay Summit can act directly this time. But for you, Phaethon...
Yes, Phaethon. A legend among proxies. An outlaw of the underground. The last disciple of a secret research institute. Mayor Mayflower's wondrous right hand. The one who saved the Void Hunter from the brink of collapse. It's my time to shine again, right?
Now I wonder what Wise says.
To be honest, I won't need all those people helping me. But you're right. It's time for the protagonist to take the stage.
You know what I find it so funny that that Belle, the one who brings up the funny protagonist line, is the one who gets indulged on her antics when Neptune from Neptunia, every time she brings that up, people either ignore her or are like, are you crazy? I mean, yeah, they do also say, aren't you supposed to be acting like the main character or something?
I spotted the name Obel Squad on the Defense Force's unit roster. I've heard of their past exploits, and some of their members have had both professional and personal dealings with you. I believe they could be a trustworthy source of support. Their commanding officer this time is Miss Isolda, who worked with you during the investigation into the Exaltists and Porcelumex. I assume you're already well acquainted with her.
And how well acquainted are we going to be with her now? Because, again, there's always the question. She was cool in one part of the game, But will she be cool now? Is she going to do the twist boss fight? Are you going to do the twist boss fight? Hell, I expect everyone to do a twist boss fight on me.
So we'll be taking part in the operation against the Exaltists as proxies working with the Defense Force?
Exactly. But the title proxy won't fly in the Defense Force's operational report. You'll be introduced as Special Holotech Advisors and the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operations during your visit with the Defense Force. Sorry, official organizations do love to make up long and difficult-to-remember titles, but sometimes those titles can come in handy. Though I have to say, the ones you came up with a moment ago did sound a lot cooler.
By the way, we came across a few scattered clues about our teacher in the last mission, but we still didn't make any real headway.
There's still no solid intel on Miss Carol Arna, but within the limits permitted by the Defense Force, you're still free to pursue her whereabouts as you see fit. I've already informed the Defense Force and Miss Isolde in advance. The specific plans and arrangements will be up to you two to discuss with Isolde and Obel Squad. Well, I have official duties to attend to, and you both have an important mission ahead, so let's keep it brief. Once again, I wish you the best of luck.
Taking down the Exaltists, the Defense Force. Looks like this won't be an easy job. I hope we don't run into any trouble, or annoying people. Well, hey, we get to team up with Obel Squad again. Soldier 11 and Trigger will be happy to see you too, right, Belle? And of course, a couple of new acquaintances we've crossed paths with before. But before heading out, maybe we should let Yiju and Tifu and the others know.
'Cause every night I will save your life, and every